Now, since you are our special guest, I have one more thing for you to do if you don't mind. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Drum roll, please.
Whoa! There it is, Book. The Women's North American Championship. What the hell's Tatum Paxley doing? Nice counter by Paxley. Now looking for a suplex, landing on her feet is Michin. Charging right back in, goes up, goes under, and eat the feet!
Good night.
Another spot taken, the field filling up.
Here's your winner, Michin.
And Osborne trying to handle business right now as well. And oh!
Yeah.
Crash and burn.
What I'm talking about.
And Holland now hoisting up Osborne and that Redeemer in the center of the ring.
Here's your winner, Ridge Holland.
Booker, look up.
Like career. The hell is going on?
Nothing. Target acquired. And able to get out of the way was Gallows. And a big choke slam.
God, man.
And I think we know what's happening here in moments. Blade get taken out like we've seen all over the world. Magic killer.
Magic City, baby.
Into the cover. Gallows, Anderson, stand tall.
Here are your winners, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Roxanne, you will be defending that women's championship at Battleground against... Who is it?
Almost got thrown off the air. TNA Knockouts champion, Jordynne Grace. We talk about the NXT Underground match for the first time ever on a premium live event. You don't even know what to expect. Back into the Underground, into the cover for Lola Vice. And with that 305, she has herself an appetizer before Battleground.
Here's your winner, Lola Vice.
Shayna Baszler, next Sunday in the Underground, you have one of two options. Either I tap you out, or I knock you out. You choose.
Yeah, oh! It's Baszler! Baszler wants to get her hands on Lola Vice!
Not tonight, Vic. Not tonight. There's too much money wrapped up in this.
You think you're badass, huh? You think you're badass because you were in the Underground? That's where I was born!
Big jackhammer from King, center of the ring, and no, Dante Chen. Oh, he still has a little bit of fight left in him. Whoa, crucifix! Crucifix!
Come.
Chen did it again! Holy crap, he did it again! He did it again!
Dante Chen.
Oh, Dante Chen staying ready so he doesn't have to get ready. Oh! Yeah, what, Book? Was it sore loot? You said losers earlier?
All those collect calls to his home country celebrate. Now it's time to pay the bill. Yes.
Oh, you condone this. You think this is great.
Business.
Crowding Chen on the outside.
Drive-by. Oh, yes.
You don't think this is uncalled for?
No, it's not uncalled for.
You don't think this
No,
is
it's
going
not.
a little bit too far?
Call Mr. Stone now. That's what you need to see it. He didn't have to be a part of it. He didn't have to stick his nose in business that did concern him. Now, like I say, he's going to pay that bill. Oh, man.
I told you. I'm not to get out of here. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. You don't mess with the kid.
And looking for that one-of-a-kind split-legged moonsault. And Kalani Jordan, the final woman to qualify. And the field is set.
Here's your winner, Kalani Jordan.
Oh, that boy got bouncy, and that boy got dropped. Trick shot for Trick Williams.
Here are your winners.
Wow.
The team of Devon Evans.
What?
And the NXT champion, Trick Williams.
I like it. Oh, yeah, man.
Trick, you gotta be honest with me. I need to know, were you the one that attacked Noam and Aura? Be honest.
Hey, yo, look, Lash, I don't...
The hell? Booker! Who the hell is that? Who just...
Whoa.
Oh, my God!
Whoa.
Booker, that's Ethan Page! Wasn't he an A?
Whoa.
Trick. I took out Norm. I took out Oro.